Okay, so these are the first pictures that we are getting. You have seen the picture of the Ram Lalla for the first time without a blindfold, and we are hearing that this picture was perhaps taken at the workshop or before it was placed at the Garbhagriha, and that's the first image that's coming in. The photo of the Ram Lalla idol for the very first time. We'll try and go across to Abhishek Kapoor, our senior executive editor, who will be joining us on the phone line. We'll go across to him to take us through this picture. It's for the first time that you're seeing the full picture. You've seen parts of it. You've seen the statue with a blindfold, but for the very first time, the first photo of the idol, and it's been shared by a few who are inside the Ram Mandir itself. Some who are involved, perhaps, with the making of this idol. We are hearing that this picture itself was taken in a workshop before it was placed inside the Ram Mandir. The official Pran Pratishtha, of course, will happen on the 22nd of January, in about exactly 3 days from now. It's on Monday, but for the first time, we are seeing the first picture of the Ram idol, the Lord Ram idol, without a blindfold. And it depicts the deity as a 5-year-old child in a standing posture. That's the idol that has been carved by Arun Yogiraj, who's from Karnataka. And that's for the first time that you're seeing the idol being unveiled without a blindfold. This is the new idol of Lord Ram, placed inside the Ram temple, which was yesterday. It was placed officially yesterday, ahead of the Pran Pratishtha, or the consecration ceremony, on Monday. And the first photo of the idol was also shared by several union ministers this morning. That, of course, was with a blindfold. And it's a 51-inch idol. It's a 51-inch idol sculpted by Arun Yogiraj, who's from Mysuru in Karnataka. It's made of black stone. And that's for the first time that you're seeing the Ram Lalla idol without a blindfold. We'll go across and get some voices on the story. Abhishek Kapoor, Aishwarya will be joining us on the phone as we speak over these pictures, and we'll go across to our correspondents as well, live on the ground in Ayodhya. The rituals for the temple consecration started from the 12th of January. The rituals began on the 12th, and on the 22nd of January, the Prime Minister will be in Ayodhya. The Prime Minister will be performing the puja for the Pran Pratishtha, and this is what we have learnt. It's not confirmed yet. And what we also know so far is that a team of priests led by Lakshmikant Dikshit will perform the main rituals of the Pran Pratishtha. And these are some of the details that we're picking up. Priyanka is on the phone line. Priyanka, this is for the first time that we're seeing the Ram Lalla idol. Depicts a young Lord Ram, perhaps as a 5-year-old child. And it's for the first time that we're seeing it without a blindfold. Priyanka.
Well, absolutely, Niranjan. The first pictures of Ram Lalla, in fact, accessed by Republic. We're putting that out on our screens for our viewers to see how essentially the idol is going to look, because right now it has been completely blindfolded and has also been covered in cloth and has been kept inside the sanctum sanctorum. And it is only after 22nd of January that the blindfold will be removed. This is the last ritual of the Pran Pratishtha, of the consecration ceremony, that will be carried out when the blindfold, in fact, will be removed from the idol, and that will be in the presence of the Prime Minister Narendra Modi, with the Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath, UP Governor Anandiben Patel, and RSS Chief Mohan Bhagwat, and Nitya Gopal Das, the main priest of the temple as well. And right after the blindfold that will be removed, there will be, in fact, a mirror that will be shown to the idol as far as rituals go. And this is the belief, and this is essentially the rituals that are followed in the Pran Pratishtha as well. But these are, of course, pictures that had been taken right after the idol had been made by the sculptor Arun Yogiraj. And right after that, there was a picture that had been taken, because as far as rituals go, after the anushthan is done of the idol, after it is immersed in water, milk, ghee and food grains, and there are apologies asked for from the idol as well. It is completely blindfolded, and nobody is allowed to take that blindfold off till the Pran Pratishtha is carried out. But these are pictures that had been taken right after the idol had been constructed, in fact had been made, and post that, of course, all of these rituals had been carried out. But these are, some of the updates and the features that we are picking up of this idol, the first pictures that we are putting out on our screens for our viewers to also take the darshan, so to speak, Niranjan, of the idol that has been placed inside of the sanctum sanctorum. And of course, this idol that had, made the journey of over 8 to 9 months for being made by the sculptor, who had also been selected over the sketches that had been made by the architects of the temple as well. There were sketches that had been submitted by the Sompura brothers. Post that, of course, there were 3 sculptors who had been given the task of making this idol. Out of that, there was Arun Yogiraj's sculpture that had been selected by the trust. Now, once again, for our viewers to understand how the selection process had been going on, the entire trust members had gotten together, and there were saints and seers from Kashi as well as Ayodhya who had looked at this idol, and they had kept in mind the 2 characteristics of whether this idol showcases, divinity or innocence. And these were
Priyanka,
the 2 parts that had been kept
just
in mind.
bear with me. I have Dushan Sridhar. Priyanka, just stay with me for a second. I have Dushan Sridhar, Vedic scholar, joining us on the phone line. I'm not sure whether this picture was meant to be released, Dushan, but the entire media has got access to this picture. But what we believe is that this picture was from the workshop. That's what some versions suggest, that this was from the workshop. But it shows Lord Ram, a young Lord Ram, a 5-year-old Lord Ram, in a standing posture. It's a beautiful picture. It's a mesmerizing picture. If you're seeing this, Dushan, can I get your views on this? And what do you think when you look at that idol?
Viewers. Yes, of course, I did get to see the picture. I saw the Divyamangala Vigraham of Sri Rama in 2 postures. One, the same posture, but in 2 different backgrounds. Bhagraham, and second, within the workshop.
Yes. Are you in front of a television set, Dushyant? I think I lost the line there. Dushyant. Okay, I lost the line there with Dushyant. I'll go back to him. But you were telling us about the entire procedure. Priyanka, I'm coming back to you as we stay with the picture, the first picture of Lord Ram. As we see it, that's the first picture that's been revealed. That's the first full face that we have seen of the Ram Lalla idol for the first time on television. And it's going to be, of course, consecrated. The Pran Pratishtha ceremony is on the 22nd of January, when the Prime Minister will be present along with 5,000 to 6,000 other dignitaries, personalities being flown in from across the country. And several ceremonies will be held before the Pran Pratishtha happens as well.